fun one on Sunday. How are you guys looking to date as far as getting that result that you want?
Well, we're excited, number one, to be part of another big game. There's a lot of playoff implications, and we understand how difficult of a team they are, and we know their strengths. So now it's about utilizing our tactics and implementing it into the game and really sticking to the game plan.
How much of a difference do you think having this much of a stretch in between games is going to benefit facing a team like LA?
Well, it's been nice to be able to focus on both fitness and our tactics. We've had a day off in between the week, which we normally don't, and I think that's been a nice change of pace for the guys. Obviously, we have a couple big games coming up, and we're going to miss players, so we really have to take advantage of this. And it's been really nice to really train like we're playing Galaxy, and hopefully we can get a good result.
If you had to pick, would it healthy roster or this much of a break? What would you?
Oh, healthy roster, 100%. It's really nice to have extra days to train as if you're playing Galaxy. As you're going to see Galaxy, and but there's nothing like having a complete roster and being able to choose your lineup, being able to choose your 18, and have guys effective and having the chemistry extremely well.
Given the problem that Zlatan presents, Coach Spencer talked about maybe it's better to prevent him from getting the ball than worry about covering him once he gets it. Do you agree with that? And how you guys go about slowing down them serving the ball to him?
Yeah, I would say he doesn't get that many touches in the game, and his touches are really effective. The way he manages to get on the end of a lot of crosses, and so eliminating that opportunity of him getting touches will be extremely important for us. Closing down on the wing so that they can't cross the ball, running in behind, just having space on the ball is so important for us. We got to eliminate that space and really cut down the field as much as possible.
Can you take anything from the last matchup with them?
Well, it was a tough game. Yeah, it was an interesting game. They defended well, and the one thing, if they do come out here and sit back in a block of 8, we got to find ways to run in behind. So Jordan and probably myself will try to do a good job of doing that, and obviously in the last game too, their crossing ability and their ability to either create chaos or get a penalty is really something that we got to look forward to and honestly just embrace the battle.
Do you feel lucky as far as that outcome to get a draw?
Well, I don't think we're thinking about that game specifically anymore, but certainly they could have won the game, and goals change games. So in a way, yeah, we were very fortunate to get a tie, but we're looking forward, and we're trying to bounce back, and use this confidence from our victory against Portland, against Galaxy.
I was going to ask about that. I mean, Steph and Brian also talked just about that, getting the confidence and just kind of boosting. Just from your perspective too. I mean, how do you see, if anything, that win make a difference in what happened in training this week?
Well, you see a boost in morale. You see guys more lighthearted throughout the whole training, and that's great to see. Hopefully that we can continue in that fashion and use that momentum against Galaxy. So the mood has been fantastic, and obviously after a big win away from home against our rival, that certainly helps, and it can really catapult our season even more. So we've got a chance to secure our playoff spot in the next 4 or 5 games and 6 games, and we can really solidify our placing in the standings.
As the regular season kind of winds down with so many teams close in the standings as it is, how do you guys kind of not let yourself look at the standings too much and kind of focus on the here and now, obviously with the next game coming up?
Well, I think it's tough to balance that because you rely on other teams succeeding versus failing, and it is interesting because in a perfect world, we can rely on ourselves. We can win every game, and things would be great. But the reality is this league is tough, and we're going to need all the help that we can get from other teams beating up on the guys that are right below us in the playoff standings.